Hi, my name is Harsh. Please don't mind the horns. I live in Mumbai, Andheri, so the traffic outside is crazy. I hope the sound gets better. I have a podcast called The Harssh Truth. I've put out some 3 episodes and more are coming. And I've called this episode Day 1 After Therapy. It's actually not Day 1, it's actually Day 7. But that's just not important. So I wanted to make this podcast not just about the people that I interview, because I read this book, Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. I realized that, see, on my YouTube channel, I have about 578 subscribers. Thank you so much. But most of them are my friends, and I know that they are sympathy subscribers. But thank you so much. I'm very grateful. But I've been spending years, thinking about what's my niche. मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ. Years, every YouTube channel that you go to, every book that you read, narrow your niche. I haven't been able to. I have so many interests, don't know how to narrow it down. So I decided, well, I'm going to put a lot of them in here, and we'll see. This is going to be about the books that I love. It's going to be about the music that I love. It cannot be about the films, because I want to work with these directors and they have ego. But it's going to be about things that I've been through. And so this is why this episode is called Day 1 After Therapy. So I decided to get into therapy because I was just exhausted with the ups and downs. It's not just about being an artist or an actor. I know lots of people who are not artists or actors. When you ask them a simple question, are you happy and excited about life? And they're very shocked when you ask them that question. I was getting tired of the fact that I would wake up in the morning and my first thought would be, regardless of whatever was happening, my first thought would be, fuck, here comes another day. And I didn't want that. I didn't want that for me. I didn't want that for my family. I didn't want that for my child. And I just couldn't figure out why. Strangely enough, what I want to talk about actually happened outside therapy today. And I hope it makes an impact on you. My friend Koel and I were sitting at Ahmedabad Airport. Outside Ahmedabad Airport, just outside, there is Tim Hortons. We were sitting there. We had 2 hours before our flight back to Mumbai. And we were just generally talking about life. And she said that when your achievements fall short of your big dreams, you dismiss them as nothing. They don't feel like achievements. You never pat yourself on your shoulder for the little things because they are not worthy. The big thing that you wanted hasn't happened. You haven't achieved it. So ye kya hai bhai? And that really, really hit me. I started re-evaluating कि मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में किया क्या है, And I realized that I am actually in a smaller version living the life of my dreams. A smaller version as of yet. And I never pat myself on the back. So I think you must too. At the end of every day, just pat yourself on the shoulder. This is what you've done. Right? Good. And feel good about it. Right? Don't compare it to what you wanted it to be. Just feel good about it. Good, man. And pat yourself on your shoulder for that. I'm not saying that, like, if you're sitting at home and doing nothing and watching crap TV and smoking cigarettes, then pat yourself on the shoulder. No. This will also give you the responsibility, कि आज कुछ करना है. Have to get out and do something. 1 step, 2 steps, anything. It can be about your work, it can be about your health, it can be about just reading something instead of, scrolling mindlessly on Instagram, and YouTube. I'm going to put this on YouTube. No, after this. That also gives you the responsibility कि रोज कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. But don't dismiss it just because it's a small step. Celebrate it. Feel good about it. Remind yourself that your constant state should not be, oh my God, how horrible. Whenever you feel yourself going in that direction, you have to stop yourself. You have to stop it. Nothing is going to happen out there that's going to make you stop thinking bad things if you are prone to think bad things. right? Stop it. You'll have to come up with the self-control to stop it. Feel good about whatever that you do. And if you don't feel good about it, then you need to do something, one thing a day that makes you feel better. And then acknowledge it, celebrate it, hold on to that feeling, especially before you go to sleep, and especially when you wake up in the morning. If you liked what I'm saying, like and subscribe. I love you.